Middays with TMarie. Glad you guys have made it back. It's almost the end of the show, but my guest decided, you know what? I'm gonna come on in anyway. I thought I had scared him off. I thought somebody told him who I do and who I was, and I thought Martell ain't gonna even show up. But
yeah, I'm gonna pop up on
he came up with all these muscles and stuff on over here. Y'all welcome to the show, Martel Holt, everybody from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh my God,
Huntsville is in the house.
Ooh,
What's
you
up?
already know how many people are like, oh my
Martell, he's a dog.
Oh my God, can you tell me? Ask him why is he such a womanizer? So I really went ahead and I asked him already. We're going to get to that question because he wanted to know, what is a womanizer?
What is a womanizer?
So the first thing I want to say, thank you for coming, because I know going to interviews and knowing who you are on the show and what has happened, has transpired over the last 3 years, it's not always easy.
No,
people are going to judge you without being there, but they're already going to be like, we've seen enough to be able to judge you.
Yeah.
So I was asking you, how do you mentally prepare for interviews like this where people have already judged you and your character and, you know, what you are, what you've been doing?
Yeah, well, I look at it like, you know, people are going to attempt to judge you, like, no matter what. Mm-hmm. I mean, and my thing is, I'm just going to, you know, just be transparent, just be who I am. I'm not going to change up who I am based on what people think about me. You know, I'm going to continue to be who I am. If I feel that, you know, I'm doing right by certain people, if I'm, you know, taking care of my children, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do at home, I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is. So it's really not too much to prepare to come to an interview. Right. I'm just going to be who I am.
So when the idea came to you or was presented to you and Melanie 3 years ago about doing this show, what were your expectations? Because I know you've seen many reality shows that have ended in divorce because it's a reality show. So coming on a show like this, exposing yourselves with probably having problems prior to coming on the show.
There we go.
What did you think the setup was going to be like? What do you think was going to happen?
Well, you know, we had our ups and downs, you know. The TV thing is something that Melanie always wanted to do. Mm-hmm. You know, we seeked Carlos out years ago. And so when we first put this show together, it was more of, it was going to be like something like on HGTV, building houses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That was the angle, and that was the actual sizzle that we put together. And you know, but you know, they liked us so much. You know, Carlos was like, let's do something. I want to do something with you guys, no matter what. And so, but it came to be that he wanted to be what you call the show with many people on it?
Yeah, like I don't know, a lot of folk.
Ensemble.
Oh, thank you,
yes, an ensemble.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but you know, in the beginning, actually some years ago, Carlos asked if we wanted to be on Housewives of Atlanta.
Okay.
And at that time, I was like, hell no, so I want to keep my wife. Because divorces always happen.
Exactly.
And lo and behold, here we are.
Here you are.
On the damn show, and we got divorced. You
know?
So,
you know, you're putting it out there. It's going to be raw. What was the conversation prior to even starting the show? Look, Melanie, now listen, you know, we got to do this. Or was it?
We would make in order to get to that level, you know, but we just had a lot of downtimes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, you know, we went through it, and right now we're trying to get in that perfect place to be great co-parents.
Yeah,
you know,
co-parents you have to be, because when there's children involved, you have to learn how to get along regardless of how you kind of feel about each other.
No matter what. Yeah, you got to, because if not, I mean, it's going to be hard for the children.
Right.
It's already hard enough that they're seeing something different in the household, you know. So right now we got like a co-parenting coach and things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
So in on the show and in real life, you know what I'm saying?
Right, not just for the show, but
because we want to be great co-parents.
HOTT923 Middays with TMarie. We are sitting here with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh, Jesus, Mr. Holt is in the building. Martell. But you know what? Martell's got that smile, so he'll try to charm y'all, you know. He'll be like, oh, I kind of like him. But let's get to the dirt, though.
Oh, man.
What was the turning point, Martell? What was the point that it was like, I can no longer, or we are no longer going to be able to coexist together?
I think just too much disrespect was in the relationship on both ends.
Sides, right?
Yeah. See, some people say, like right now, Mel would say the baby. No, we're gonna divorce before the baby.
Before the baby.
Yeah, you know.
If y'all want to know what the baby is, the new baby that's in the picture. All right.
Martell has 5 children that he's taking good care of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's gonna continue to take good care of.
That's right.
You know. So yeah.
So the disrespect on both ends.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, because there's a lot of women who feel like that Martell is the disrespectful one, that he doesn't appreciate what he has, that he didn't understand, who his wife was and how to be there for his wife because he was selfish in his own wants and needs. What's your answer to that?
Well, don't forget, I was married for 12 years to Melody, and we had a lot of great times, so and I always pushed her out front, because I saw her potential and things of that nature. So it wasn't that I was selfish or anything like that, or I always wanted it about me. No, it's just certain times that I felt that I should be appreciated. It's because I really felt that, almost like, it's like certain events we'll go to, like, I do want you to say, like, I want to thank my husband for this and that, but we had to get into like so many arguments before that even started to happen, and that's in real life, but.
Well, a lot of times when that happens, when women stop acknowledging, if she was the type of person who acknowledged you before, then something. Yeah, so she was never.
No. I mean, so that's why I started. We talked about it.
Okay.
So it's not like it happened to stop, or
gotcha.
It wasn't happening, and I started being aggressive and trying to push it on you. No, it's gonna be a conversation.
Okay.
Like, let's start doing this. Let's work toward this.
Okay. So she was never that from the beginning.
Yeah.
So if that's something, this is one thing I talk about in the compatibility piece, which I was talking about earlier. If she was never that, what made you go ahead, if that's something that you needed, what made you go ahead and marry into that situation? Did you think that would change?
Oh, no. So when we first got married, we were, early 20s, mid 20s, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even none of that in the first place when I asked her to marry. I met her in college.
Okay.
And then 9 months later, I proposed to her.
Okay.
And then another 9 months later,
you were married.
Married on this day.
Oh, wow. Happy anniversary divorce.
Yeah.
Okay.
So today, would have been our 14th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah. So. What you talking about, Jonah?
I know.
Yeah. What was you talking about?
So we were talking about it didn't start that way from the beginning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we wasn't even in those positions.
Okay.
She was in college to be a teacher. She became an English teacher, and I became a special ed teacher. So those, and then I cut grass and stuff like that. That's how we started to make a little bit of money.
Right.
So that was our beginning. So our beginning was never on stage.
But you knew you still needed acknowledgement.
Like
as a man, that was something you always needed. Was that ever voiced?
No. I mean, in the beginning, no, it didn't. I guess the typical man. I wasn't thinking about that.
Right.
But when we go up a level, certain things need to change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You start getting on these stages, and that your husband and paved the way for real and put the base down there, and I want to thank my husband for making these sacrifices and pushing me 110%.
And sometimes that's not in a person though, right? She may not even have had that. So that part of getting to know each other, did you get counseling? Did you talk about it prior to getting married?
No. See, that wasn't as serious. We talked about it,
right.
And I mean, we did get into an argument about it. But then, she started doing it.
Right.
And as you can see, on one of our episodes, I think that what was that? Because she's coming out with a product line, Embrace Beauty.
Okay.
And so she thanked me heavily on that. That made me feel good.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was very vocal with that, and I helped out tremendously. Just a little acknowledgement. That was it. But there's nothing serious though.
So HOTT923 Middays with TMarie, we are talking to Martel Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I want to know, Martel, what was the point what was it in your relationship, or what were you missing that made you start to find it in other places outside of your house?
I guess being the father that I am, I'm very hands-on with my children. I've always been hands-on with my children. So it's not like the woman, typically the woman will come in and take care of the kids, make sure the kids good. But I consumed a lot of that. So it's like certain things that I expect you to do on a daily basis. Cooking, you know what I'm saying? Cleaning, possibly, but I would certain things I would help out around the house. And, make sure I'm taken care of, in a sexual manner. You know what I'm saying? And, if those things aren't being met, with the cooking and stuff, cook twice a week and we'll eat leftovers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's no reason that I should be going out picking up food for my kids and myself. You follow me?
Right.
Like, I got the kids, and I'm still making the majority of the money. So it's not like I'm a stay-at-home dad either. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So a lot of people don't get it. People
Right.
say like, no matter what, you shouldn't cheat on your wife or you should leave. God damn it, I got a family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I want to leave. You know,
But
so,
you needed those needs met.
yeah, and you know, I expressed those needs.
Okay.
I expressed those needs over and over. You know, to my wife. You
So
know what I'm
after
saying?
stepping out, coming back, and expressing his needs, no
No,
changes?
no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I didn't step out first.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
I want people to know
Moonwalker,
Martell wasn't a
explain.
damn cheater.
Okay,
I've never
okay.
been a cheater.
Okay.
Ever.
So no time in the
Even with
relationship.
my girlfriends, and I've never been a cheater.
Okay.
So no.
Okay.
When it came to my marriage, no, I wasn't a cheater.
Okay.
I I told Mel, hey, look, you need to start doing this, and like start cooking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And whenever I want sex or any kind of sexual need, I mean, just make sure I'm satisfied.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And no, it didn't happen. And really, it didn't happen until she caught me cheating, for real. And then she came back doing things.
Right.
But I'm like, damn, now
You are,
I'm a lover.
right.
I mean,
So
like
you're
right
already
now,
somewhere else with
now
your
my mind is
emotions.
over here. My
Right,
emotions,
right,
it's like I
right.
can't shake this shit.
Right.
Like,
Understood.
so, I mean, it was tough.
Right.
So, I would go without talking to this particular person, but now it's like, I'm missing this person.
Right,
You know what I'm
because now
saying?
you've transitioned your love over to this situation here.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I still love my wife.
Right.
I still, I didn't lose a beat at home either, though. You know what I'm saying? And, she would tell you that. I still took care of the household, the family, the kids, and still going places with the kids, being the dominant parent, us going out to eat, us taking trips. I didn't miss a step, but still I'm missing something.
Right.
Like when she was absent, I was coming to her telling her like, hey, listen, you need to do this and do that. And it didn't change.
Let's explain the difference between love and being in love, because there's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, I can say I love you.
Right.
And, I'm just like, I love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But even with your
I care
wife,
for your well-being.
right? Because even with your wife, you loved her. You may have still loved her and wanted to be in love with her, but did you find yourself emotionally in love with this other person? But you had the love you had for your wife may have kept you.
I don't know what the hell I was in with nobody.
What
I
was you doing,
confused.
Martell?
I mean, no, for real, I was confused.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
And, I mean, I love both people.
Yeah.
I love both people, honestly, I mean, that's tough by itself.
Yeah.
You couldn't shake that. I wanted to. I prayed on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was nice that I prayed on it and, going to church and really putting it all at the altar, you know what I'm saying? And like it didn't work.
So seeing what we saw or seeing what we see on TV about Martell, who Martell is, what's the difference? Is there a difference? Are we seeing somebody totally different because of editing? We love to blame editing and how they put things together.
Yeah,
so are we seeing somebody totally different than who you actually are?
Yeah, some of it. And really being on reality TV, now I would definitely say that on reality TV, it's not reality because they tell you to go here and you're going to talk about something that you forgot all about that happened a month to 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So that's going to flare up certain things about you. You're going to be upset again, So TV is, no. I mean, if all your fans right now that's dogging me, if they met me and stayed with me over the course of a week, they'd be like, damn, he's a cool guy.
Right.
Because like all of my friends, I mean, they will all tell you. My family members, they would tell you, like, that's not Martell on TV. But some of the anger that you see on TV, because I've been hurt, I'm lost my family. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say I lost my family, but I'm divorced now.
Right.
I still, my children, they're with me half the time, they're with their mom half the time. But that dynamic is broken, is gone. So that hurts.
Yeah.
And if I'm having to continue to talk about that, shit, I'm getting angry.
You're gonna get upset.
And then I have other people coming into my business that wouldn't happen in real life. You guys want to see me act out.
Right.
Because I don't let people get up into my business. Melody and we've always been private people, and she know I've always been private. So even for me to be in this interview, it's not like me.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah, it's not me. Melody, we want her to be on TV.
Right.
For real, me getting on TV, I would say it's by default. And it was really a sacrifice I was willing to make to get her to the next level.
Right.
You follow me?
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not comfortable with any of this, you know. So, but I'm cool with it though.
Yeah, I like the fact that you're transparent. I like the fact that you're willing to let people know that there was some emotions that may have gotten out of hand, that didn't look like what you were actually feeling, or may have been actually who you are, but it was for that moment.
What's that?
Your emotions, like the things you may have people felt like you overreacted to, some of the lashing out, some of the yeah.
I mean, y'all gotta understand. Like when y'all see me being angry, it's not like something just happened at that moment that I'm just so upset.
Right.
No, it's something that's been happening for a course of time, and then like certain things that I'm not accustomed to, that's really like say Melody's brother or something like that, coming and asking me about my kids and telling me that one of my kids, I wish that such and such was my dad. Like, what the fuck? I'm not used to that.
Right.
Like he don't even know me good enough to listen to the producer to come tell me something like that. Because I don't play that. I'm grown. I'm a father. You know, I don't even play like that.
So why continue to season 3 and possibly season 4? Why continue doing this if this is not comfortable for you, and now you and Melody are divorced?
So, well, I guess one of the main reasons that I'm on the show now is like because I need to almost change the narrative.
Gotcha.
You know, because it's like I care. It's like I don't care, but I do care. You know, because like now, like even in my city, it's like people like looking like, man, like, dude, what you doing?
Right.
I'm like, you're right, because I don't watch the show, but you know, I just get feedback, and you know, so if anything, I do want to change the narrative, and kind of put out like who I really am. But I still say it's kind of difficult because you got to put a good damn show on. You know what I'm saying?
And there it is. You got to choose between putting out a good show that people are going to continue to watch and really being who you actually are, who people may not even want to see because they don't want to see.
It's gonna be boring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So will you finish out season 3 and go to season 4?
So right now we filming for about 5 more weeks.
See, season 4, he's still gonna be there.
Oh yeah, I mean, we filming right now,
wow.
and it's going a little bit better.
Okay.
You know, and actually, what you guys are seeing right now is part of what we're filming right now as well. You know, so off to a better start.
Okay.
You won't see too much hostility when it comes to me, but you're gonna see some.
Okay.
Because I mean that is me too, though. You know, I don't play too much. You know. Like in terms of wordplay or anything like that, you know, I don't play that.
Right.
I mean, I let people know what it is.
So we talked about womanizer earlier, and you was like, "What is a womanizer?"
I'm not a damn womanizer. I don't think so. Let me ask again. So what's a womanizer?
A womanizer is what always wanting attention of women simultaneously, needing the attention of women simultaneously. Women, not just one woman. Women. That's what a womanizer is. So do you see yourself as a womanizer?
No, I definitely don't see myself as a womanizer. I mean, but hell, if I'm single or something like that, I guess you would say a womanizer, because I do want the attention of women if I'm single.
Right.
But if I'm in a relationship, I want that attention from my mate.
Okay.
You know, if I'm not receiving it from my mate, we're going to have a damn discussion.
Right.
And if it don't change, like, what is a person going to do? What are you going to do if you're married or in a relationship and you're not being satisfied by your mate, and you discuss this with your mate, and it doesn't happen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
People want you to go to counseling. Did y'all talk about it?
Listen, I'm telling y'all about this counseling thing. I mean, counseling is cool and things like that, but if a person not feeling in their heart to do certain things the right, what you think is, you might get out of it.
Counseling only works if both people are willing to take the advice that they need, to do the work that needs to happen.
Yeah.
So if both people aren't doing the work, it's just words.
Right.
You can't go to you really don't go to counseling unless you're willing to do the work.
Yeah.
And some people just go to tell on the other person. Martell did this, or Mel did that. A lot of people they go like they're going to the principal's office, and so you go and you come back and nothing changes.
Exactly.
So if you're not going to do the work, there's no point in going to counseling.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so what's up with single Martell now, ladies and gentlemen? What's up with single Martell?
Well, single Martell, I'm still trying to get things figured out.
Okay.
You know, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So single Martell is not dating yet. We know there's a new baby, so we're not really ready to move forward in that situation. People are going to want to know what's up with the new baby, the baby's mom. How are you moving forward? Is that a relationship?
I mean, it's somewhat of a relationship. Yeah. It has to be some type of relationship, you know. Like, you know, Mel and I, we have a relationship. So, you know, to be great parents, you know, it has to be some type of chemistry in there, you know. But Ariana and I, we tight.
Okay.
Yeah, we
They
tight.
tight. That's the word.
Yeah.
We tight.
Yeah, me and Ariana, we've been tight. We gonna be tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys have been tight for a while, a long time.
Yeah, you know, back earlier on, it was off and on because I'll be real, we was trying to shake each other because we knew it wasn't right what we were doing. And I mean, it wasn't. No matter what I wasn't getting at the house, it still wasn't right. So we would go months without talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? But she felt the way I felt. You understand what I'm saying? The feeling was mutual. So I mean, it was tough not to be going months without talking to one another and stuff like that. You follow me? So I mean, the love was right there.
Right.
I mean, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. I mean, shit, lust, love, it was something.
It was something there that got
it's that
you.
chemistry that drew us back together.
Right.
And I mean, we went almost like 5 months without talking to each other because she knew that I needed to get my house in order. Like we don't need to talk no more.
Right.
She respected that. But things still weren't going right for me at home, and I still remember that 5th month. Like damn. I mean, things going wrong in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, but I was still hanging in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what people don't realize. It's not like that I was just out here just fucking cheating on my wife and shit.
Right.
Like, no, I wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
You were really making a conscious effort to try to make it work.
I was definitely making a conscious effort to make sure that my family stayed intact, to make sure that my wife is happy, not crying, that we were just like a great family. The model family.
Right.
We were. But I'm gonna be real. It's like hell. I want to be happy too.
Right.
I don't want to be miserable.
Right.
I know women say that shit like a woman shouldn't be miserable or she don't want to. No, I got a life too.
Right.
I don't want to be.
There should be a balance. Definitely should be a balance where both people are getting something, because it's a relationship is. You guys come together as one, so both people have to be happy and satisfied.
100%.
Have to be happy.
100%.
Some sacrifices, but when one sacrifices, the other comes back around when it's their time to give back.
Yeah.
What they
Yeah.
So Martel, we appreciate you coming. We're looking forward to season 3 and 4, since we know you're gonna be there for season 3.
Oh, most definitely.
And 4, probably 5, because this doesn't look like it's about to die down anytime soon. You guys have one of the most successful reality shows popping right now.
Yeah.
So I don't see where this is going to go, but I'm interested to see where your, not character, you are going to go when it comes to this relationship and the whole thing in Huntsville and the whole 9.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Hell, I don't know. Let's see. We waiting on it.
We all gonna be together waiting to see what Martel will do. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Please let the
appreciate
people
you.
know how they can follow you, because they already know where to find you, of course.
Oh.
About the show, what time it comes on, how they can follow you, support. You have anything that you're doing? Because I know you say you just like to be around, but are you doing anything else?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I'm in town. I had a meeting with my attorney, and so we actually doing a fat burner. Me and a partner. He's a Emmanuel Hunter. Y'all can look him up on Instagram. Emmanuel Hunter.
Okay.
He's a professional bodybuilder.
Oh, nice.
So it's some stuff that he's been taking that I found to be fascinating. So I said, let's make this a business.
Okay.
So we're making some product right now.
Awesome.
So we met with the attorney. So we're putting that stuff together.
Sounds
And
good.
back to building houses and things like that. So yeah, get back on my mojo.
Okay.
I went through a rough spell over the last year, and I'm very transparent about that too. So I always want people to know that anything that's asked of me, either I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna tell you the truth, or I won't tell you shit. So it's just transparency,
Right.
It's a lot of stuff that you guys will see in the show that I'm gonna open up about. I might do some lives or something like that,
Right.
and it's gonna be a teachable moment, So
We're looking forward to it.
Most definitely.
Y'all give it up for Martel Holt. He's still gonna be here season 7, 8, 9, and 10. Don't look like he going nowhere, child.
Yeah.
Don't look like he going nowhere. You guys keep it locked. It is HOTT923 Middays with TMarie. See you tomorrow.